less than 3 weeks away from the fall season, if you can believe it, and the cooler weather can also bring with it some fall allergies. You may not expect that, but it's true. Joining us this morning from Gunderson Health System, Dr. Todd Mahr. Dr. Mahr, thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Summer and spring is when we think of allergies, but you're saying that fall is also a time for them.
Oh, fall is kind of basically, we call it fall hay fever. It's notoriously bad. It starts about mid-August, but what hits a lot of people is this time of year where it cools off at night. They want to open up their windows, they want to sleep with the house open, and they wake up miserable. They wake up miserable because all of that ragweed and weed and pollen has just coated everything in their bedroom, and they can't quite figure it out because it's like, this is fall. It's not supposed to be allergies, but it is.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've started experiencing that already.
No.
I've been taking the daily allergy tablet. Is that the best way to kind of combat this?
Well, if you really want the best way, it would be a nasal spray. So all of the studies would show that an intranasal steroid would be the best thing for people to take. And what's nice is there's 3 or 4 of them now over the counter. So you don't really need to see a physician if you know that it's allergy. So this time of year, you've got runny nose, sneezing, itching, congestion. You could try either a Flonase or Nasacort or Rhinocort. They're all over the counter, and give that a try. The pills like you've been on do an okay job, but they're not the best.
When should we start taking those pills, or maybe it's just, or the nasal spray, maybe it's just one day a little flare up, but if it starts to become more common every day, once a week, when should we say enough's enough?
That's a great question. It's basically starting, if you know fall is always your season and you know it always starts around this time, starting a little bit early is going to be better for you, and you'll actually have better control of your symptoms. Otherwise, starting it when your symptoms get bothersome enough that you're annoyed with them, they're interfering with your sleep, they're interfering with your daytime performance, things like that, then you'd want to go on something every day.
And what if, lastly, real quick, we don't have a lot of time, what if it's something more? How do you tell when it, the allergies are over and it's maybe a cold or something?
Yeah, and that's where seeing an allergist, seeing a board-certified allergist to find out what you're allergic to can be helpful. So if this has happened a couple years in a row and now this season's over, you're still hanging on, maybe you want to get in and get seen, get tested to find out what you're allergic to, and go from there.
I guess one reason to look forward to the winter, maybe not all those allergies. All right, Dr. Mahr, that's all the time we have. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.